Today's episode of The Blue Room is brought to you by Old Dutch Rave Buffalo Wing potato chips. They don't exist anymore, but if Rhett and Link can bring back Clearly Canadian, so can I bring back my favorite potato chip of all time. Today I have a guest, and this is somebody I've known my whole life, and for good reason. She happens to be a blood relative, if you will. And somebody who I've really admired my whole life, and she's incredibly funny, really knows how to nail down a story, so let's hope she can really add to this episode. My sister Jenna, ladies and gentlemen.
Is that going to mess up the spikes?
Not at all.
Okay, good.
There's no more spikes.
I don't know. It's all very confusing.
So this is my sister Jenna. She's super talented, super funny. She's also tiny now.
Like
she's always
shrimp.
been shorter than me, but she's tiny.
Yeah.
So yeah, we haven't seen each other in a while. It's been, how long has it been?
Well,
Months.
maybe 6 months? 9 months?
Yeah, something like that.
I could have had a baby in this time. You would never have known.
Don't do it.
No. Be a disaster.
So what's going on? You have, so Jenna does this thing on her own Facebook. Do I have coffee in my beard again?
No.
That's good.
You're coffee free.
Jenna does this thing on her Facebook where she posts videos of these she gives her top 5 tips for blank. She's done quite a few of them. They're actually very funny. So I've asked her to come on and present me with her top 5 tips for a topic that I'm unaware of. But I'm gonna throw it over to you. What are the top 5 tips you're throwing at us today?
Well, Lincoln, today I think we're going to go with top 5 tips for dating and relationships.
Awesome.
Yeah. I've never actually been in a relationship.
I was gonna say that's really pertinent coming from somebody who's never dated anyone and somebody who's married.
I have talked to a lot of bitches. Can I swear on the show? Sorry.
Yeah.
A lot of women. A lot of lady friends. And my God, like, I feel like just from their experiences, I should know a little bit. I've never actually been in a relationship, but I have been I've been in relationships with people who have had relationships.
Fair enough.
So I feel like that kind of qualifies me for...
Does it?
I think it does.
Does it qualify you? I'm certainly not qualified because I haven't dated in what feels like 30 years.
Wow.
I love my wife.
You must be 60, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, so...
yeah, but I feel like that kind of puts me in the ring where I can just, be giving other people advice. I did make a video at one point about marriage advice. They're still together, and they just had a baby, so I think things are going well. I think that my tips kind of played out really well.
You think it's all based on what you said?
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not. I actually don't even... I don't know.
That doesn't even register.
No, I don't even remember what my tips were. They were
Fair
probably
enough.
Stupid, but...
No, I can't remember what it was either. All right.
Hairdresser.
So how do you do it? Do you start at 5 and work your way to 1, or do you start at 1 and work your way to 5? I can't remember.
I start at 1. But
Okay.
it's not, like, in number of importance. It's not like one is more important than the other. My God.
Or like a certain order you have to do
No.
things.
And to be honest, like, these are going to be just off the cuff. Things I think of as we go. I was not given much time to prepare. Only about 2 weeks. I knew I was coming here, so I was like, I was just really busy.
It was longer than that. But all right, so number 1. Number 1 dating advice for people that are single, looking to mingle.
Number 1?
Number 1.
Number 1 tip. For the love of God, just put yourself together. Like, I have a friend, and she just wears sweatpants. Like, come on. I don't want to name her. I almost named her.
Don't do it.
I'm not going to name her, but...
Don't do it.
Just, like, put it together, girl. Like, do your hair. And guys, you know what I mean? Like,
Get a pair of jeans.
throw a pair of jeans on. Shape.
Summer's on the way. Get a pair of shorts.
No.
No.
That is bad advice.
Okay.
Do not wear shorts. Like, when you say shorts, I'm picturing, like, man shorts.
No, I'm thinking like jean shorts.
Booty shorts.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, see, I don't...
No?
Well,
Fair enough.
It's supposed to be a cold summer. I wouldn't really invest
Is
in
it?
shorts, but I don't know that to be true. I'm not the weatherman.
I'm not the weatherman.
I'm not
Hello,
the weather.
Jenna Weatherman here.
I'm not the weatherman.
It's going to be a cold summer.
Yes, but okay, throw on some shorts.
Okay.
Think about it though. Really check the weather report before you do.
Okay. So tip number 1.
Clean yourself up.
Clean yourself up. Don't wear sweatpants.
Have a shower. Do your
and
hair.
And it's funny. You'd think that would be like a no-brainer,
Oh, yes.
but I guess it's not.
No, some people don't. Yeah, it's
All right.
not important.
Hit me with tip number 2.
Tip number 2, obviously, don't just stay in your house, because if no one knows you exist, how are you to date anyone?
Yeah, but doesn't that play into like how Tinder works? Is you can literally just stay at your house and like meet people.
That's fine, but don't like shut your phone off and then stay at your house. You know what I'm saying? Like turn on Netflix, stay in your sweatpants.
And keep your phone on.
Exactly.
All right.
Keep your phone on, because if you are not out in the world and even just on the internet, how is anyone to know that you exist and you're ready to mingle?
I feel like going outside invites murderers into your life.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Or muggers.
Yep, muggers.
Pickpocketers.
Which you have experience
Yeah, I was pickpocketed in Chicago, and I've told the story a lot. It's the defining moment of my life. It really changed who I was.
As a person?
I yelled at people on the bus in Chicago, and
where's my wallet?
I did. I asked this guy 4 times. I said, do you have my wallet? I need my wallet. And I was panicking. And then about the 5th time I went to ask him, like I was about to say, show me your pockets, like empty them. I was like, I'm going to be stabbed. This is where my life ends.
Oh boy.
And in a way it did end there. And I rebirthed into who I am now.
You came back from America a new Canadian.
Yeah, I just really got my shit together. Sorry about the swearing.
No, it's fine.
I really got it together, and I didn't wear loose shorts like that again. That's how I was pickpocketed. So
okay.
It ties in. That's
so
why
you were after Chicago. You were ready to date.
Oh no. No.
All right. Well, hit me with tip number 3.
Tip number 3. This one's very important. So what we got? We get your shit together, clean yourself up. Put yourself out there.
Yeah, don't just stay at home.
Really figure out what you want. Like, do you like guys? Do you like girls? This is not just pertaining to girls. This is for the fellas. Like, figure it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like straight people just kind of, they get together and then they're like, well, there it is.
That's just it.
Yeah, like, what do you want? Figure it out. What is your love language? You know what I mean? Like, if you want someone to, like, touch you, I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
Then know that, and then find that. You know what I mean?
So, what you're saying is that before you start dating, find yourself, be single, enjoy your life.
Yes.
That's tip number 3. Tip number 3, folks, for dating is be single.
Yeah.
Don't date.
Figure out
your own life.
Figure out what you want.
Like, as funny as that kind of and weird as that sounds, that is actually a valid point, a very valid point. I've seen too many people.
Yes. Well,
fall apart in relationships.
I've seen people who were a certain person when they're 20, and just even speaking for myself, when I was 20, I was running with gangs. You know what I mean? I was like West Side Ride or Die. You know what
weren't.
Well, I was.
All right.
You know what I mean? But now I'm not that way as much.
No,
only when I drink.
You got all your face tattoos removed
and piercing's gone. My knuckle tattoos are gone.
How many people you murder? We'll talk about it later. Okay, tip number 4.
Yes.
4, not 3. 4.
Okay. Tip number 3 is to be single.
So after you've put yourself together, you've left your house, and you've stayed single long enough to find yourself.
To get your
The 4th thing you should do when it comes to dating
just be a good person. My God, if you're about to go into the world and you're gonna you're gonna get into a relationship with somebody, and you're like, I'm gonna play all these games. Like he's not even, she or he, whatever. They're not even gonna really be sure. They're not even gonna be really sure if I like them or not for a while, because I'm gonna just like play them like a fiddle. Don't do that. Just how you feel, just tell someone that. You know what I mean? Just like, I like you, and then that's it.
Fair enough. That is
Don't play
valid.
games.
I've heard too many people, pardon me, talk about their like Tinder horror stories of just absolutely god awful pieces of shit.
Yeah.
It's women telling these stories where it's guys that are just like absolute garbage humans on the other end.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate that that's the kind of society we live in, where there's this barrier now.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't, like, if you met somebody face to face, you wouldn't necessarily have the gall to kind of say some of that vile shit to somebody in person.
No.
But because you're hiding behind a keyboard and it doesn't matter as much,
people are just ballsy.
Yeah. Incredibly ballsy.
It might be ballsy, it might be cowardly, actually.
Well, it's incredibly cowardly for one, and for two, like she says, don't be a garbage human.
That's tip number 4. You put it right into words. Don't be a garbage human. If you don't like someone, tell them that. Because what's the worst that they're going to do?
Also, just be nice to women. That's what they want.
And be nice to men.
And be nice to men, for sure.
They want to be liked too. It's
I don't
all
know. Straight white men have had it too good for too long. We're good. It's somebody else's time.
That's why I will not be one.
No, exactly.
I'm staying.
No, it's somebody else's time.
That's
for a while.
someone else. Yeah. Just don't play games with people. Be upfront and honest. Like, you went out for a date with a girl, let's say, and you're like, you know what? Didn't feel it. The vibe was wrong. Her hair was messed up. Her hair was whack. That's fine. Don't tell her hair is whack necessarily, but just be like, listen, I wish you well. The dating game is
tough.
It's a tough game. I'm guessing. I've never really been a part of it. But
I haven't been a part of it in years.
Be man up, in other words, or lady up, and just be like, you know what, the vibe.
I wasn't feeling it.
It wasn't
I'm really
there.
sorry, but you know what? Take care and really enjoy the rest of your life.
Bless you with your life.
Bless you. Bless up.
You. Bless up.
Okay, moving right along to the big number 5. So let's recap one more time.
Shower. Get your shit together.
Shower, get your shit together.
Take the sweatpants off.
Leave your house. That was number 2.
Put yourself out there.
Yeah, leave your house.
Number 3. What was number 3?
I don't remember.
I don't either.
Well, it's right here.
You guys will watch.
It's right here.
Yeah, you can.
Number 4, don't be a garbage human.
Yeah, don't play games. Be nice.
The number 5 on the dating game from Jenna, the girl who hasn't dated
a soul
ever.
By choice.
Well. Okay.
Okay. Number 5. Waitresses are key.
What?
Now.
Wait. No. Is it waitresses don't want to date you?
No.
Okay.
No.
Because that should be. Waitresses are nice to you because it's their fucking job. Is that number 5?
Yes. Okay. Yeah, we'll go with that. But also, this is advice for me.
How are waitresses key? Go.
Waitresses are key. If you ever want to just practice talking to someone who has to be nice to you, there she is, or he is. There they are. Practice on them, and then just be honest. Be like, to be honest, Rebecca, I haven't dated anyone in my whole life, and I'm just practicing my pickup lines. What did you think? Would you be down for this, or would you have said
Are you telling them ahead of time, or are you telling them after the fact?
after the fact.
So you're going to make them uncomfortable while they're serving you.
No.
Oh, no. This sounds like a very uncomfortable thing. You're going to make them uncomfortable.
I'm sorry to all the waitresses that like the 2 waitresses but
there's so many. Well, to anyone that's a waitress out there, I'm sorry for her.
No, I'm serious though. They are key. They're there for you. This is weird.
So you own them.
No.
We don't own. They're there for you.
We don't own other people. What I'm just saying is that waitresses are there. Number yes. The waitresses are there to help you get your food when you are hungry. Treat them with respect.
So they're your servant.
Oh my God, this is unraveled.
I know. I'm
This is unraveled, and this is not what I mean.
No.
Just lovely ladies, and they
and men.
And men, waiters. Props to you. I love it when you're serving my tables.
Okay. I want to unpack that just a tad.
Okay.
So you're saying, if you need practice with talking to people,
right,
to go to a restaurant, and
you know what, and don't
uncomfortably, mind you,
right,
put that
waitress
on your waitress,
right,
without any kind of context until
and don't forget
they're
to tip.
already freaked out, and
right.
Then you're gonna throw out, oh, by the way, I was just practicing,
right,
and they're gonna be like, A, fuck you, right. Because no, that whole scenario was so...
Hold on. I'm very curious about what your definition... Okay, perhaps I misspoke. What I mean is, don't, hitting on and flirting are the same thing in my eyes. Don't I'm just curious. I'm worried about what kind of creepy things you and your friends are doing.
Nothing!
That's... When I talk to a waitress, it's very... She knows it's not going
But there's a difference between just talking to a waitress and trying out pickup lines on her without any context ahead of time.
And perhaps that is something we should talk about, too.
But that's what you said.
I don't remember saying that.
You did. You're like, oh, it's just tell her afterwards, I tried out a bunch of pickup lines on you.
No.
What did you think? Did
Can
they
I tell
work?
you how you have this conversation?
How?
You look at her like this. You do the eyebrow thing, and you look kind of serious, kind of, yeah. Well, not like that. You lean a little.
Which one? Which eyebrow?
I don't.
Does it matter?
You might be able to tell the preference of the waitress as you go. Now, just do your eyebrow. Do it.
Oh.
And you say, Miss.
Miss.
Could I get another glass of water?
Could I get another glass of water?
And then she does.
It's not a pickup line, though.
No, but it is a feeling.
No.
Did you feel anything?
No.
I didn't either, but
The thing, I understand... Okay, I'm going to stop ragging on your idea because I do understand where you're coming from.
Right.
Because you can read the vibe of a situation with a waitress where they're either going to be open to kind of just chatting and
right,
whatever, or they're just I'm having a terrible day, here's your food, fuck off. Right. You are able to tell that vibe pretty early on. So I don't think that they're I am ragging on your idea pretty hard, but I guess there is some validity to it. My point being, don't make it uncomfortable for her to the point where she thinks.
And if you're out here,
because waitresses that's a prominent thing.
Okay, tip number 6.
Oh God, we're going with 6.
We're going with 6. This is a bonus tip.
Oh shit, bonus tip.
Okay, you need to learn. You need to feel. How do I put this?
I don't know.
You need to. You need to be aware of how you are making other people feel. And you need to be able to pick up on that person's feelings and know when to shut her down. So if someone, if you've hit on this waitress, and I'm not saying, hit on this waitress till she is, freaked out, crying wants out, quits her job. My God, you should have stopped hours ago.
Hours.
But what I'm saying, and if you're there for hours, get out of that restaurant.
Leave.
The police are being called.
Oh, yes.
What I'm saying is, if you need to be able to pick up on other people's vibes and social cues and all this stuff that maybe some people just don't have. But if you're making her uncomfortable, you should be able to pick up on that. And this goes for anyone, actually. If you are making someone uncomfortable, you should be able to pick up on that and say, you know what? Shut her down.
Mm-hmm.
I've made this person uncomfortable. Let's move on. What could I change about that situation? Where did it go wrong?
Yeah.
Was it when I said, was it when I gave her a hug unprovoked
and $100
and she tried
bill.
to like screep away from me?
Jesus.
Was it that? That's what I'm saying.
Please tell me you've never done that.
No,
Okay.
well, no, people do it to me.
Oh, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, so there you have it. We have 6 tips. 6 kind of ties in with 4 of don't be a garbage human.
Right.
Don't make people uncomfortable. That's ultimately, at the end of the day, just don't make people uncomfortable. And hopefully you find who you're looking for in a soulmate. And, you know, hopefully you find love. That's all we're trying to do. We're just trying to help you find love.
Right.
At the end of the day.
You know what? And love yourself above everything else. You know, like, and that's very serious. You might cry, but I'm serious. Like, if you're the bomb, if you know that and you're like, I'm sweet and I don't need a man, which is how I've lived most of my life.
And as you should. I don't need a man.
You know, we don't need men.
We don't need men.
We don't need a man.
We are strong, independent people. We don't need men.
Yeah.
And on that note,
yeah.
Thanks for tuning in to the Blue Room.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, thank you for.
That was sweet.
Thank you for coming down to visit. It's been a pleasure having you on.
Yeah.
And thank you for bringing us your off the cuff top 5 tips for dating.
And I'll be back in another 9 months with my new baby.
Okay. Perfect.
I'm not having a baby, but maybe.
Gerard.
Gerard.
Are you gonna name it Gerard?
No.
Don't do it. Just don't have a kid. Okay. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. Please remember to like and subscribe to this video. If you didn't like it, you know, also hit that button. And also, please share with your friends. Thank you.
And waitresses.
Oh, and share this with waitresses.
That's important. They need the heads up.
You know what? Out of everyone, they need to hear this. They need to hear that we're in their corner.
Yeah.
That we're on their side and that we don't want to
make them uncomfortable.
Well, we don't want to make them uncomfortable, and we don't want anyone else making them uncomfortable.
I'm sorry I brought them into this, to be honest.
It's waitress. You know what? Down with straight white men. It's time of the waitresses.
I feel like equality for all. is how I want to kind of throw my little tidbit in there. But
as a straight white man, down with straight white men.
Uh-oh.
Thanks for tuning into the Blue Room.